Just my real quick one. I've got three things that's really stood out to me, and I know y'all been working real hard on this. What everybody else, all their inputs is appreciated too. But three of the things that I'm looking at is maybe a reduction in the parking areas, reduction in maybe some of the RV pads on the east side, and maybe accommodating some of the stuff like Rick was talking about, utilizing some of that property for basketball courts or something for physical activities. And then, of course, I think we said from the beginning not to move the white cabins. So I'm not even sure how that got put in the plan, but maybe removing that parking lot and leaving the cabins. Everything historical that's in place now, leaving it as is. That's, we're going to have, like you said, we're going to have to work on this, and we're going to have to meet everybody's needs. But we do have, you said, between 80 to 100 RV parks.
No, there's 100. There's 100 in there now.
103.
There's 100 in there now.
And you said that y'all discussed 80 to 100.
Yeah, but see, part of the issue too, though, Chris, is when you start talking about taking out like parking spaces, and then Bob's talking about us having festivals and 2,000 and 3,000 people. Where do we put them? Where do we put those people? Where do they park? And I mean, we've got a multi-use facility that we are not going to be able to satisfy everybody. It's going to be impossible. And so what we've got to do is to develop a plan that best utilizes this property, as Bob said, for the economic generation, which is done for decades for Glen Rose, with the family reunions and that sort of thing. We've got people that come back year after year after year to Oakdale Park, and so we just need to look at it and flesh it out and make some hard decisions as to what it's going to be. But I just think when you start trying to stick everything on that property, I mean, I think it's going to be helter skelter.
But it also, by reducing, say, a lot of the RV pads, I mean, we're working with other RV parks for the overflow of that, so we could accommodate those.
That can be done.
And then create a larger area for more festivals or activities, and enhance the historic part of
Right, but part of the issue, and kind of what hung on the 100 RV spaces, like the goat cook-off, as an example. That's what they were looking for when they're looking for a facility that can handle 100 RVs. I met with other RV parks, and we've got a great relationship going right now. They're telling me their business has never been better, and part of it's due to Oakdale Park. We're talking about going out and trying to book some major RV rallies that'll take up every RV space in Somerville County. So I would discourage you from scaling it back too much, because that's going to greatly limit the events. As an example, we've got a bluegrass festival scheduled for the first weekend in October. The bluegrass people, they go in their RVs, they set up, they're there. We're already, I know, going to have to turn people away to the other RV parks, because we're not going to be anywhere close to being able to handle the traffic and the capacity, which is a good thing. But we want to limit the RV spaces, but that's a fine line, because if we limit it too much, then you're cutting out a lot of the events that are custom made for Oakdale Park.